James Gunn has done it, man. Just, that's it. If that's all you need to know. In fact, I might make it in the title of the video so you don't need to watch the video. But if you're here, big up yourself. James Gunn done it. He done, I won't say the impossible, but he done something that a lot of people thought would not be an achievable goal, mate. He took DC, bruv. He scrapped like 99% of it, and he started scratch with Superman, and it is so unbelievably good. Story-wise, here's your blueprint. I don't need to say much. If you know Superman, you kind of know. He's been Superman for a few years, and Lex Luthor doesn't like Superman. That's it. That's your story. That's all I'm giving you. But the story, genuinely, it has layers, man. I'm not going to spoil anything. It has layers. It's got emotional depth. It's got real world stakes. And I dug it, man. 100%. I think this thing where superhero movies skip the origin and just go straight for it, I think that is the thing you need to do. They're kind of, I don't know if it's the first movie that ever did it, but Spider-Man Homecoming, obviously we saw him in Civil War, so in Homecoming, just go straight for it. Same with Black Panther. It starts, just go straight for it. And of course, most recently that I can think of off the top of my reptile brain is obviously The Batman. Right at the start, I've been Batman 2 years. That's it, go. It's kind of the same in this movie, and it helps a lot, man. If you know Superman, you know the story, you know the identity, you know who he is. As for Superman himself, played by David Cornsweet, he is Superman. That's it. He is Superman. When he needs to give emotional layers on, like, if he's getting angry, if he's really sarcastic, if he's in love, blah, 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 blah. He does it. He nails it. He looks the part. He sounds the part as well. When he flicks between his, like, Clark Kent and Superman-like voice, which sounds completely different. Really sick. Rushing past it, but I do want to say, because it is a massive thing, and I was personally worried, is the other cast. James Gunn has put so many people in this movie. There's no spoilers. If you've seen the trailer, so you've got Lois Lane, obviously Clark Kent, Superman, you've got Lois Lane, you've got Krypto, the dog, bruv, Mr. Terrific, you've got Green Lantern, Guy Gardner's Green Lantern, Hawk Girl, Lex Luthor, the parents. There's a lot of characters in here, and they're all great. Genuinely. I'd say the standouts, Guy Gardner's Green Lantern, he is an absolute dick, and I loved every second of him on screen. Mr. Terrific, I would say, is the character, the human character, who surprised me the most in the entire movie. I need to see more of him. He is God tier in this movie, genuinely. Lex Luthor is probably the best, for me personally, the best on-screen Lex Luthor that I've personally ever seen. That's my user's opinion. He's sarcastic, but he's extremely menacing, extremely rich, gets what he wants, and just his level of, like, I'll say prep time, but he's like prep time and brain power causes problems for Superman. He is a problem. You guys know about the villain life. If the villain sucks big rhino balls, the movie will fall apart for me. He was amazing. The best Lex Luthor. But the star of the show, bruv, if you heard what I said, the Huey characters, Krypto, the dog. Not Cosmo. I called him Cosmo in the reaction. Massive L by me. Krypto, the dog, stole the show, bruv. He is the best character in the entire movie. I'm not even saying that in a disrespectful way because everyone else has sucked. Everyone across the board was so good. No one phoned it in. Everyone put 100% in. But the dog, bruv, Krypto, he was something else. When he was on screen, gassed. Music, the soundtrack, really, really good. But the visuals, oh my God, I don't know what the budget is. I don't know how, yeah. There is, I'm genuinely being honest, man. I think there was one scene where I, like, blatantly noticed CG. But everything is crazy. And there's scenes where he's flying, lasering, punching people, bit of slow-mo, flying through the city. It looks genuinely god tier. The visuals were so good. Also, the movie has crazy emotional layers. You really feel stuff for these characters, considering there's so many in here. It makes you care about all of them. My biggest praise that I can give this movie is it felt like a comic book movie from the pages, bruv, to the screen. You got comedy, action, so many characters, meta-humans. James Gunn, brother, you absolutely smashed this movie. If I had to be extremely nitpicky, there's two things that weren't, like, you know, god tier for me. First of all, the humour. It does remind me a lot like the MCU, where you have most of the jokes are really funny, but there are some, which are like 30%, which might be too much for some people, but maybe it's me, maybe I'm Scrooge McDuck, maybe you'll find them funny, but there was some, like, cringy jokes that did not land. And there were, like, some scenes that I think could have been trimmed down a little bit. They dragged on a tiny bit. It definitely wasn't boring, but you get what I'm saying. Overall, I'd probably say it's the best action movie I've seen in the entire year. James Gunn, he knows how to film and make visual stuff that's supposed to look cool, make it look cool. He does that to 100%. Extremely, extremely happy with this movie, man. You guys know Marvel is my favourite franchise ever, but I love DC. I've always wanted and still do want DC to, like, thrive, man, and not have that competition, just do your own thing. But this was it. This was so good, and yeah, I'm gonna give Superman 9.5 nerds out of 10. The biggest compliment I can give this movie is it has 100% rewatchability. I could watch this at any time, and I left, and this is fucking rare, bruv, I left the movie theater in a good mood. I took my dad, and he left in a good mood. It has that, like, positive energy, which I really wanted from a Superman movie. I love my, like, dark, gritty stuff, but this, with the colours, I wanted this, man, and James Gunn smashed it. Tell me your thing down below. Tomorrow, we will be, or I will be, doing the Bloody Impossible and saying, what do I prefer, this or Man of Steel? I'm doing that tomorrow. See you there. Take care. Peace.